Good evening. This is All India Radio. I'm Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates over 3,000 new flats for economically weaker sections in Delhi. President Draupadi Murmu says the Act East policy focuses on the overall development of the Northeast. Cabinet approves revised subsidy rates for phosphorus and potassium-based fertilizers for the upcoming Rabi season. Enforcement Directorate summons Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren in connection with illegal mining case. And in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup, in a rain-marred match, India beat Bangladesh by 5 runs at the Oval in Adelaide. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated over 3,000 newly constructed flats for the economically weaker sections at Kalkaji in Delhi today. He handed over the keys of the flats to eligible beneficiaries at a ceremony in Vigyan Bhavan. Speaking on the occasion, the Prime Minister said it is a historic day as several citizens staying in slum clusters in Delhi will now have their own houses.
कालकाजी एक्सटेंशन के फर्स्ट फेज में ही 3,000 से ज्यादा घर बनकर तैयार कर लिए गए हैं और बहुत ही जल्द यहाँ रह रहे दूसरे परिवारों को भी गृह प्रवेश का मौका मिलेगा। आने वाले समय में भारत सरकार द्वारा किए जा रहे ये प्रयास दिल्ली को एक आदर्श शहर बनाने में बड़ी भूमिका निभाएंगे।
Earlier beneficiaries expressed delight and said that their long-awaited aspiration has now been fulfilled.
हम 50 सालों से वेट कर रहे थे इस झुग्गी के लिए। मोदी जी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करते हैं।
फ्लैट मिलेगा, बच्चों का सर्विस सेट हो जाएगा, इससे बड़ी खुशी क्या बात। तो मोदी जी का बहुत दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहते हैं। बहुत खुशी है, इतने सालों के बाद मकान मिल रहा है, मोदी जी का धन्यवाद है। बहुत दिन हो गए झुग्गी में 50 साल रहते बहुत खुशी है कि हम मकान में जाएंगे, हमें मकान मिलेगा।
Slum rehabilitation of 376 slum clusters is being undertaken by the Delhi Development Authority to provide a better and healthy living environment to residents. President Draupadi Murmu has said the development of infrastructure is a key parameter for the growth of a state. She said the Act East policy of the government focuses on the overall development of the Northeast region. Addressing a civic reception organized by the state government at the Cultural Hall, Kohima this afternoon, President Murmu said inauguration of various projects related to education, road infrastructure and finance in the state will improve literacy and ease of living and boost tourism and the economy of the state. The President said there is tremendous potential for tourism in the state and Naga tribes are known for their vibrant culture.
There is a tremendous potential of tourism in Nagaland. The Naga tribes are known for their vibrant culture and rich heritage that exemplifies our motto of unity in diversity. The Hornbill Festival has become a popular platform for capturing and showcasing the colorful and beautiful culture of the state. I convey my best wishes for the success of the upcoming Hornbill Festival.
On the occasion, President Murmu inaugurated and laid the foundation stones of several projects in Nagaland virtually. The projects include government schools, roads and bridges, among others. She said the roads and bridges inaugurated under the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana will give a new boost to the connectivity in the region. Expressing happiness at Nagaland's progress on various development parameters, she congratulated the government and the people of Nagaland. The Union Cabinet has approved nutrient-based subsidy rates for phosphorus and potassium-based fertilizers for the Rabi season. The Cabinet, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, approved a subsidy of 51,875 crore rupees for the fertilizers. The move will increase the availability of fertilizers to farmers at subsidized rates. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs today approved higher prices for different grades of ethanol under the ethanol blending program for the forthcoming sugar season. Briefing media in New Delhi today, Union Minister for Petroleum and Natural Gas Hardeep Singh Puri also informed that the government has advanced the target for 20% ethanol blending in petrol by 5 years to 2025. The target was previously to be met by 2030. He said the target of 10% ethanol blending has already been achieved in May this year.
10% ब्लेंडिंग का टारगेट हमने मई में मीट कर लिया एंड 40,000 करोड़ की इससे फॉरेन एक्सचेंज की सेविंग हो सकती है, क्वाइट अपार्ट फ्रॉम द बेनिफिट टू आवर फार्मर्स. प्राइस ऑफ एथेनॉल फ्रॉम सी हेवी मोलासेस विल बी इंक्रीज फ्रॉम 46 rupees 66 paise per liter to 49.41 paise per liter. The price of ethanol from B heavy molasses will go up from 59.08 paise per liter to 60.73 paise per liter.
The Union Cabinet approved the naming of the new Holongi Airport in Itanagar of Arunachal Pradesh as Doni Polo Airport, Itanagar. The name reflects the people's reverence of the sun and the moon, symbolizing the traditions and rich cultural heritage of the state. The Holongi project is being developed by Airports Authority of India with the help of central government and the state government at a cost of 646 crore rupees. The Ministry of Coal will open the 6th tranche of coal mines for auction tomorrow. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will be the chief guest. The auction will be held online through a transparent two-stage process on the basis of percentage revenue share. The sale of tender documents shall start tomorrow. Details of the mines, auction terms and timelines can be accessed on the MSTC auction platform. Union Minister of Coal, Mines and Parliamentary Affairs, Prahlad Joshi, and Minister of State for Coal, Mines and Railways, Rao Sahib Patil Danve, will be the guests of honour for the event. The Enforcement Directorate has summoned Chief Minister of Jharkhand, Hemant Soren, for questioning in connection with an illegal mining case. According to sources, the agency has asked the Chief Minister to appear before its Ranchi-based office tomorrow morning. The Directorate has also requested security to be increased around the office. With just 10 days remaining for polling in Himachal Pradesh, political parties including the BJP and the Congress and star campaigners of other parties are holding election rallies throughout the state. Senior BJP leader and Union Home Minister Amit Shah today said the government has done excellent work in the fields of roads, health, hydropower, sanitation, agriculture and education in the state. The Congress said the people of Himachal Pradesh have been badly affected by the policies and decisions of the current government, which have resulted in an increase in unemployment and inflation. Independent India's first voter, 106-year-old Shyam Saran Negi, cast his vote through ballot at Kalpa in Kinnaur today. Master Shyam Saran Negi exercised his franchise for the 34th time for the 14th Vidhan Sabha elections through postal ballot. The process of voting through ballot paper has started from home for the elderly and differently abled voters above 80 years of age in the state. A report.
106-year-old Shyam Saran Negi voted for the first time in 1951 in general elections of India and has voted for 16th time in Lok Sabha election. He is also a state icon. Since 2014, a teacher by profession, the centenarian has voted in every election since 1951 and has never missed an opportunity to vote. Shyam Saran Negi cast his vote from his home for the first time today in his life. A red carpet arrangement was made at his home compound in Kalpa by district administration. While speaking on the occasion, Shyam Saran Negi said every citizen should vote for strengthening the democratic setup and especially the young voters should consider their duty to vote and contribute in strengthening the nation. Sanjeev Sundaryal, AIR News, Shimla.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
अगर आप प्रतियोगी परीक्षाओं की तैयारी कर रहे हैं तो अभ्यास कार्यक्रम है सिर्फ आपके लिए। व्हाट्सएप नंबर 9289094044 या फिर ईमेल आईडी abhyas.airnews@gmail.com पर आप हमें अपने सवाल भेजें और इसका जवाब आपको शनिवार रात 9:30 बजे मिलेगा। इस बार का विषय है एनवायरमेंट एंड क्लाइमेट चेंज। आपके सवाल हमें जल्द से जल्द मिल जाने चाहिए। आपका अभ्यास हमारा प्रयास।
Welcome back to the news at 9. Delhi Environment Minister Gopal Rai has requested the governments of Uttar Pradesh and Haryana to form a regional special task force to combat the menace of air pollution in Delhi and adjoining areas. Addressing the media in New Delhi today, the minister urged people to work from home as much as possible and avoid commuting by private vehicles. Union Minister for Petroleum and Natural Gas, Hardeep Singh Puri, today lauded young entrepreneurs, saying that their innovations will help India achieve self-reliance. Mr. Puri was interacting with young entrepreneurs and innovators during Abu Dhabi International Petroleum Exhibition and Conference 2022. The minister also held a wide-ranging discussion yesterday with Minister of Energy Suhail Mohammad Al-Mazrui of the UAE on the current state of oil and gas markets. Mr. Puri said that they also discussed furthering India and UAE's energy cooperation. In Israel, former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is poised to return to power after partial results showed he was on course to win a majority in Knesset election with the far right's help. The Knesset is the unicameral legislature of Israel. Over 86% of the votes had been counted when reports last came in, and Netanyahu's bloc was set to win 65 out of 120 seats in the general election. The Defence Research and Development Organization successfully conducted a maiden flight test of Phase 2 Ballistic Missile Defense or BMD Interceptor AD-1 missile from APJ Abdul Kalam Island off the coast of Odisha today. The flight test was carried out with the participation of all BMD weapon system elements located at different geographical locations. The AD-1 is a long-range interceptor missile designed for both low exo-atmospheric and endo-atmospheric interception of long-range ballistic missiles as well as aircraft. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh congratulated DRDO and other teams associated with the trial. He termed it as a technology available with only a few nations in the world. RBI Governor Shaktikant Das said today that the launch of e-Rupee was a landmark moment and will transform the way business is done. He was addressing FIBAC 2022 in Mumbai. The RBI launched the central bank digital currency in the wholesale segment on pilot basis yesterday. Mr. Das also said the central bank hopes to launch digitized Kisan credit card by next year. He said the move would ease the sanction of loans for farmers. He added that the Indian economy has been growing steadily despite risks to financial stability globally, painting a picture of resilience and optimism. Mr. Das said domestic inflation remains high and the central bank is monitoring it. He noted a considerable improvement in sales of goods in the festive season. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has offered condolence on the death of noted educationist and social worker Ela Bhatt, fondly known as Ela Ben. The Prime Minister recalled her efforts to promote women's empowerment, social service and education among the youth. Traffic movement on the Kargil-Srinagar highway, which was suspended on Tuesday after fresh snowfall near Zojila, was restored this morning. An official stated that the road was open for traffic in both directions. In the T20 World Cup cricket, India defeated Bangladesh by 5 runs in both teams' fourth Group 2 match at Adelaide Oval. After being asked to bat first, India scored 184 for the loss of 6 wickets. For India, Virat Kohli scored an unbeaten 64 off 44 deliveries. KL Rahul played a strong knock at the top, smashing 50 off 32 balls. The match was reduced to 16 overs following rain interruption. Chasing 151 in 16 overs, Bangladesh managed to score 145 for the loss of 6 wickets. Virat Kohli was adjudged man of the match for his swashbuckling knock. With this victory, India have claimed the top position in the Group 2 standings. Faithful Catholics of Meghalaya joined the rest of the world in observing All Souls Day today at the Catholic cemetery Layum Kra, Shillong. As a mark of remembrance, relatives and friends offered prayers and decorated the tombs of their near and dear ones with candles and flowers. Special masses were observed at the cemeteries for the departed souls. Now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates over 3,000 new flats for economically weaker sections in Delhi. President Draupadi Murmu says the Act East policy focuses on the overall development of the Northeast. Cabinet approves revised subsidy rates for phosphorus and potassium-based fertilizers for the upcoming Rabi season. Enforcement Directorate summons Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren in connection with illegal mining case. And in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup in a rain-marred match, India beat Bangladesh by 5 runs at the Oval in Adelaide. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.